Show us how a major champion tries to get up and down out of the sand.
The shot out of the bunker is the simplest shot in golf because you don't even have to hit the ball. It's the only shot in golf. All you have to do is hit the sand. Sand does the rest of the work. It pushes the ball out. But the trick is, and what I think a lot of people misunderstand, is how do you hit the sand properly with the club? And so I have a decent little tip I think can help everybody out there, and it's something that I use even with my own shots. And the way to do that is to start with a wide open club face. I always tell people, get in there and make the club look like a pancake. It's really the right way to do it. You're gonna present the club to the sand the right way. Sand's gonna hit the ball the right way. You're gonna hit a shot that's got nice trajectory, plenty of stopping power, and it's gonna enable you to get the ball close to the hole out of the bunker. And I like to use my left egg as like an anchor, like it doesn't move in the shot. I'm basically gonna swing an open face around that anchor, okay? Like that right there, with a lot of speed, and the loft stays on the club. Now the club head passes the hands, but it's a released open face. Not that way. I mean, that's released, but that's not what we're doing here. It's more that way. See how open that face stays? See if I can do one here. I'm just gonna let the club slide into the ball. And out it comes.
So that short follow through like that, almost an abbreviated follow through where the club face stays open, but around. Interesting. Yeah. What about ball position?
Ball position, well, that's another little bit of misleading thing with a lot of amateurs I see. When they think of ball position, they think of where the ball needs to be and where you need to strike the ball, but you gotta remember now, you're not hitting the ball. You wanna make contact with the sand about, 2 or 3 inches behind. This is in imperfect science, but a couple inches behind the ball. That's your position. Forget the ball. In fact, let's just move the ball out of the way. You get in the bunker, and where you're gonna contact the sand, that's your ball position. Make some practice strokes and learn how to hit the sand right on that line you just drew. I made contact with the line every time. Now you put the ball in, same distance from that line, and just do the same thing.
All right, so this is a 25-foot bunker shot. Let's go 40 feet, say. So you have to double the distance here roughly. How are you going to dictate more distance based on what you've told us out of the bunker?
You can do it 2 ways.
Okay.
Number one, you can just make a bigger version of the same shot and it'll go farther. Second thing you can do is you just use a different club. And it doesn't have to be your other sandwich either. I have my lob wedge out here. This is kind of my go-to stock shot out of a bunker, but
what's the loft on that?
This is 62 degrees.
Wow, okay.
So if I needed to go a little farther and I needed some release, I might go back to my sandwich. I might go back to my gap wedge or my pitching wedge or my 9-iron.
Depending on the distance.
Yeah, if I have a really long bunker shot, let's say I put it here and the pin is over on one of those greens, 40 yards away, I might take my 9 or 8-iron and hit an explosion shot, and I'm gonna get a low shot that rolls. And no, you're probably not gonna get that up and down very often, but you're not gonna make double bogey either.
Gotcha. All right, let's see one more.
All right, so if I needed to go, let's add 15 feet to this shot. So I got to carry it just over the fringe right there. Now I'm going to do the same exact thing. My anchor's right here, right? It's not going anywhere. And I'm just going to make a little bit bigger version of the same swing I just made.
Boy, you make it look easy.
There it goes. It is easy. Like we said, it's the easiest shot in golf because you don't even have to hit the ball.
Well, you have made it look easy. You know, most amateurs think this is a nasty spot, but you've made it look easy because of your expertise, everything you've shared with us. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. No, I enjoy this part of the game, and it's fun to perform these in front of the fans, and it's also fun to talk about it and help others get a little bit better at it.